Hello, YouTube. That was really ugly. Man, today I am doing something that I have dreamt of doing for a really long time now, and something that I told myself I was going to be doing just for a long, long time, but it seems really surreal now that I'm doing it. You guys can see the title of the video already, so you already know what it is. So, I'm just gonna be sharing my my coming out story and what I went through and what I'm going through and things like that. Man, I don't even know where to start. I know that I've wanted to make this video for a really long time though. Not only to put my story out there and so people can see what I've gone through, but also to help those who are going through the same thing, to shed some light and be a face in the crowd, let people know that, you know, they're not alone in the things that they're going through, and it's really hard. But there's also other people out there that are going through it, and people here that can help you, and people that like know what you're going through, because I'm one of those people. Man. Okay, so jumping in, obviously I'm gay. It took me a long time to come to terms with that. I guess starting off with a story, let's go back to the beginning, whenever things first started clicking in my head. Since a young age, let's just say I have known that I've not been straight 100%. I've never been like fully just attracted to girls. I've always seen like guys that I've like actually really liked or really taken an interest into, and it always has been something that has happened, and I was really confused by it. In the household that I grew up in, being gay wasn't really an exception. It wasn't not that it wasn't allowed, but it was kind of like shunned upon in a way. So I grew up in a very religious household. We went to church. We were supposed to go to church every Sunday. My parents went. I would kind of slack sometimes, but I still went. So getting up to like high school years, stuff like that, I've always had like people tell me whenever they first meet me, they thought I was gay and stuff like that. And I always told them that I was straight, because that's what I knew and that's what I was supposed to be. Because while I was young, I was just told that being gay was not, it was not acceptable. And just from my family, things would not go well in a sense. Things would not go well in the fact of like, I've always been afraid of being like disowned, or, you know, there's many fears out there that you can face. Being disowned, not being loved by your parents, all that. I had all those fears. Honestly, to this day, I still do. But going into high school, things started changing for me, and, you know, it took me a really long time to accept myself. My parents are two very religious people, and it wasn't easy with them, in a sense. I was always afraid of everything and doing everything, because I was afraid that, you know, something might get out, that, you know, that I like guys, that, you know, stupid things. So with that, like, being afraid to, like, do anything, it took me a long time to accept myself. And I tried to tell myself that what I liked and like all that stuff, I tried to deny it from myself, and I like basically felt like I was shutting myself out, which was bad. But I was trying to do that because from what I grew up with around and like what I knew was that being gay wasn't an exception. And so I tried not to accept myself and tried to force myself to, date girls and, be happy around girls and all this stuff. And it's just like, I went through relationships with girls where I was just like not happy at all. And it was just bad. It was a bad experience. So my senior years, whenever I fully like told myself that I was gay, but I still didn't accept myself. Just because, there was still the fear in my head of like my parents finding out and like all that stuff, and I was trying to fight myself a lot on that topic and not trying to accept myself and trying to hope that there was any way that I could change so that I wouldn't lose my family and lose what I knew. So when I turned 18, I'm sorry y'all, this video got me real nervous. Like I said, it's been like a dream to make this video. Like I always knew I wanted to, but now I'm doing it, I'm like super nervous. But okay. So when I turned 18, after I graduated, I had to move out. As y'all know, that video, well, most of y'all know, but there's a video on that whole topic, so I'll put the link in the bio or like tag it somewhere so that y'all can go back and watch it if y'all want. But I moved out and I got a place with my sister. And at the time, a little bit before that, she had asked me about my sexuality before we talked about it. She asked me if I like guys or girls, and I told her that I like guys. And it was a very heart-touching moment with my sister, who loves me dearly, and I'm so thankful for her and her husband. But we got a house together, and I kind of started doing my own thing and stuff like that. And lately, I have been like really just like ready to like tell my parents, ready to come out to my parents and stuff like that. Because I was just like, I was tired of hiding, and I was tired of not communicating with my parents based off the fear of like, they'll find out anything and they'll hate me. Or they'll like disown me and never want to talk to me again. But it eventually got to a point where I was just so tired and I was just ready to start living my life, because I felt like there was a lot that I wanted to do but couldn't do because I was still hiding from people. So probably like a week or a week and a half ago, I went to my parents' house to talk to them about it. And, well, I went to my parents' house to come out to them. And when I did, I cried. I didn't film it because my parents don't like being on camera, but also because I didn't know what was going to be the outcome of the whole situation. So when I talked to them, luckily for me, I have understanding parents. They explained to me that they still love me and that they'll always be here for me no matter what. So I'm thankful for them in that sense. There is the side of the story that is not so pretty. The side that I feel like will never be understood between me or my parents. But that's just life, and that's how it is going to be. I know that it's going to be that way, and I expected it. Through this whole process, I learned to expect the absolute worst, but hope for the best. And that's exactly what I did when I came out to my parents. And I expected, if I'm being honest, to be cursed out, disowned, like anything, like in the book that was negative, you name it, I expected it to happen. I expected not to have a relationship with my parents anymore and to be completely on my own. And I could only go up from there, which that didn't happen, thankfully. I still do have a relationship with my parents, and I still do talk to them. They accept me as their son. They do not accept me as gay, if that makes sense. It's not something that they're the happiest about, although they did say that they weren't surprised when I told them, because I'm just a little ray of gay sunshine. But I'm sorry I jump around a lot in stories. I'd never like. I just go down a lot of rabbit holes, but it's okay. Yeah. So luckily, I have parents who still love me for me, no matter what. They do not accept the fact that I am gay, though. I'm pretty sure that they wish that I wasn't, which is fine. We all hope for a lot of things that don't come true, so just gotta deal with it. But I do have other family who, once they see this video, I'm sure won't be the happiest. But, you know, sometimes you have to do what's right for you. And in this instance, I'm doing what's right for me. I knew what I wanted. I know what I want. And I want to make this video and put it out there to help the people in need who are afraid and who were just like me, afraid to come out to their family, afraid of disownership, afraid of a lot of things, and to let them know that there are others, or to let those people know that there are other people out here who hear them and who understand, and that they're not alone. It's really hard and it's really scary. It's a really scary process. The day that I told my parents I could not eat, I was shaking literally all day. I went to the movies that day and literally like couldn't even focus on the movie. It was a very nerve-wracking day. But in the long run, it's better, I believe in the long run, it's better if you open up and accept yourself and accept your true identity and what you believe is best for you than trying to please other people, even if that means it's your family. It's harsh and it's hard, but that's the reality of it all. And that's what I had to do to be happy. And now I'm on the road to accepting myself, because I'm 19 years old. I knew that I was gay whenever I was little. Or I knew that I at least liked guys, because I've always looked at guys. That's been where my focus goes to. So not being able to accept myself for so many years has been really, really hard on me. And it's, if I'm being honest, broken trust within myself, and it's hard. But, you know, every day is a new day, and you make what you can of it, and you have to be the best that you can be. So that's what I'm doing. And those of you out there that are on the road to that, you know, victory of coming out to your parents and, you know, going through so much hurt and so much pain, just know that there are other people here for you as well. And people can talk to you about it. And, you know, it's going to be scary, but you just have to do it. So, yeah, I am gay, and I am happy. And I think that's all I have to say. The video was kind of crappy, but it's fine, because I was really nervous the whole time. But, you know, it's cool. I liked it. It was fun. I don't know why I said that. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I have for today's video. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. There's just been, you know, the whole coming out thing, and there's been so much other personal stuff going on, and it's just like, I want to get back to being me. And that's what I'm on the road to doing. So, if you like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with more videos soon. Peace.